Imagine waking up every single morning 5 minutes away from a stunning beach in Naples without having to break your bank. Sounds impossible, right? Well, stick around because I'm going to be revealing the top 5 most affordable coastal living locations just 5 minutes from the stunning beaches in Naples. With the way the market's been moving, coastal living in Naples seems like a pipe dream to most people. I mean, they freaking doubled in prices over just the last 3 years, and some places more, but I'm here to tell you that it's not too far away. All of these properties, all these homes are anywhere from $300,000 to $500,000. So if you're expecting like a $100,000 property near the beach, you're still living in a pipe dream. Let's get into it. Let's get into the top 5 with a couple bonuses at the end. Let's go. But before we get started, I need you to leave a like, leave a subscribe, and let's get into it. Let's get into the most affordable one out of all of them that I have found in Naples. This one is very close to the beach. It is, if you want to look right there, you see it's right next to Hickory, right next to Bermuda Beach Road on Barefoot Beach, and very close to Hickory Island and the park over here. This is a really good location. Not only that, but you're really close to a ton of shopping, a ton of food, a ton of everything in this area. So these are starting in the lower 300,000s, 1,500 square feet, 14, 15, 13, whatever, somewhere in there. The one on the market for $315. What does that get you? Let's look at this. Okay. So this is a pretty good, I mean, this is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, like for being right next to the water for $315, beach day every day, probably can actually bike to the beach. You have a pool there and everything. You're paying about, this doesn't really get you. You're paying about $6,500 a year in HOA dues, or $535 monthly. But this is not bad. Like if you want something close to the beach, this is probably one of your most affordable options, and you still want to stay around Naples. So this one is called Little Hickory, and this specific subdivision is called Shore Woods, but it's in the Little Hickory area. And if you look at these, they're staying on the market for kind of a long time. This is 55 days on the market. That means that there's an opportunity to come in and maybe get an even more affordable price on one of these properties. See, this one was on 380 days on the market, so it could be a good opportunity. So the next one on our list is this fun little place over here in Vanderbilt area. This is called the Bermuda Isles. So they are right next to Hickory. Hickory is right here in this area. They are right here, so you're just as close to Barefoot Beach, Bonita area, downtown Bonita, everything, tons of food and shopping, and they're about the same price, like that lower 300,000s, or you go over here want a little upgrade, mid. See what that gets you though. And they've been on the market for a very long time, which means that they are overpriced, which means that there's an opportunity for you to come in and get a better deal on these properties. This is kind of outdated though too, I'm not gonna lie. This is not bad. This is not too shabby. I don't think it's too shabby. Like this is one place that I would live. Yeah, that's nice. I live here. You're paying about $6,500 a year in HOA dues there. It's a little more expensive to get into it. One-time fee of $950, according to this. Don't take my word for that. According to this. The next one on our list is the Fairfields. Look at this. You are literally right next to the beach. In this specific location, this moorings area is a big development. And this development has its own private access to the water. So you're literally probably less than 5 minutes from water at this point. And even if you weren't, you still have access down here to the water as well. So this is a super phenomenal location. Really close to a ton of shopping, a ton of restaurants. Beach. This house, I mean, it's a little more expensive. We're coming up to mid 300s and mid 400s over in this location, so we're slightly getting more expensive. But let's just see what that gets you. It's also smaller properties, but you're paying for the location overall. Like you're paying for that location with these. Your HOA dues are going to be about $7,000 a year, and that comes with a BBQ area, private beach access, private beach, community pool, You're paying for the beach access, essentially here. About 6 minutes car drive, so you could bike Fifth Ave if you wanted to. It's only 2.5 miles. So really phenomenal location. I think you're even close, kind of close to Mercado too. Yeah, you're 12 minutes from Mercado. So phenomenal location. The next location is in Collier County, but you're just south of Naples at Marco Island. Marco Island, people will come from Marco Island up to Naples to do stuff. And that's how close it is, but there's a lot to do in Marco Island as well. This specific location, there's multiple. And there's multiple places in Marco Island. This specific one that we are looking at right now, this specific one seemed to be, you get the most for your money as far as square footage. A lot of them were really small, like 200 square feet type of small. You get more square footage for these, and you're right next to the beach. You can literally walk down here to this beach over here. And this beach right here, you can actually wade through this spot right here. This is the beach over here. So you have two beaches over here, over here. You can wade through it. It's actually a really nice beach. Check it out on one of my other videos. Let's look at these. So this is 700 square feet. So we're getting a bit smaller, but about the same price. Maybe a little more affordable than the last ones. But let's see what it gets you. That's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, I like this. I would also buy this. You have a pool and you're right next to the beach. So you're in Marco Island. This is called Sea Breeze South in Marco Island. Like the other ones, it's kind of on the market for a longer time, so you can probably get a better deal on these properties. I think this only gets you, yeah, like a pool and a shuffleboard. So you're not getting too much here. You're mostly paying for the water access. And this one is $9,000 a year. So we're getting a little more expensive here. But Marco Island, if you know what Marco Island is, it's a really, really nice area. Yeah, Marco is great because there's a ton, there's beach access everywhere. And there is a ton of restaurants everywhere. So you have restaurants over here. You're really close to all these places. Like, look at this. You're a mile away. You can bike there if you wanted to. And you just have beach restaurants over here. Like, it's just, they're so nice. Then you have parks around here too. It's just a phenomenal area. But yeah, you're right here. You're right next to the beach. You're next to everything. Okay. The next one that we are going to, this one is a little more expensive. We're getting up there. We're getting up to the mid to upper 400s and into the 500s. This is number 5. Really good location too. You're right next to Vanderbilt Beach. You're down the road from it. This is like, you could probably bike here. It's probably less than 5-minute drive to Vanderbilt Beach. And there's more beaches around here that you can go to as well. So there's another beach that I really like. Vanderbilt's great. Okay, it's a great beach to be at. I really like Clam Pass. And you're about 9 minutes from Clam Pass, or just a couple miles. And I believe some of the Moors ones too, the moorings, was right next to it as well. And a lot, yeah, other ones are a bit higher. But this is a really awesome place, Clam Pass. Going to Clam Pass, what happens is you park right here. And you can't get to the beach. You can get there by walking, but you're not on the beach yet, right? So it's more private. What you do is you take a trolley that takes you through here, up here, to this restaurant right here on the beach. So you're eating a food, I think it's Mediterranean food, pretty much on the beach. Now, not even that, you come up here, the Clam Pass. These are so close to each other. You could, when the tide is low, you could literally walk through here if you're an adult, right? Warning, use their own risk, it's kind of strong current. You could literally walk through here to the other side. In the season, so in like fall, winter time, there's actually a restaurant right here that is open that you can go to as well. So you have 2 restaurants right here. Beautiful beach, probably one of my favorite beaches in Naples. You're really close to it. You're also right in the Mercado. Mercado is right next to you because you're walking to Mercado. I love, like, Mercado. If you don't know what Mercado is, a brief overview. Mercado, check out my other video. There's more information in it. Mercado is a outlet mall and shopping center with a ton of restaurants, nightlife, everything here. Super nice, free parking, really affordable. But let's look at what you get for your money in this area. That's not bad. You get 2 floors, kind of outdated, but let's be real, location's perfect. It's called Pelican Ridge, and it's about $6,000 a year in HOA dues. And that gets you a community pool, community spa, the hot tub, which in terms of HOAs isn't a lot, but you're really close to the beach. So you gotta you're kind of trading off more amenities for beach access. Okay, in this area, you're really close. You're further away from the water from all the rest of them. About 9 to 12 minutes away from the beach with this one. You're a little further away. You're still really close though. These ones you actually get single family property, so you're getting an actual building to yourself. If that's important to you. HOA dues are about $6,000 a year. It really doesn't get you too much. It gets you like nothing, right, for that HOA dues. I'm not really sure. I'm not really too familiar with this area. But this is, if you want an actual standalone property, this is probably the place to go, even though you don't get the same closeness to everything and the same community type vibe as you do with the rest of them. You're still really close to the beach and Fifth Ave and everything. Those are the top 5 most affordable around the Naples area. I have 3 bonus ones. These are getting more expensive. I'm talking about $500,000, $600,000 range. But of course, as you get higher up, you get more for your money. So stick around to the end for these 3 bonus ones if you are curious. Okay, bonus one number 1, very close. You're right outside of Naples Park, the Vanderbilt Beach. You're close to the Clam Park as well over here, and the other beach up here. We're gonna go to the pass. This beach is again right next. The mall's right here. This is the mall. You're across the street from the mall. You get your prices here are 600, lower 500s. Let's see what this, just for sake of argument, let's see what 500,000, low 500 with water view gets you. You have a water view here. You're already getting more. Nice, pretty standard layout. HOA dues are going to be about $7,600 a year. You get picnic area, you get path, you can go jogging, clubhouse, community pool, community room, a library, a restaurant. They're getting a restaurant on this one as well for the price according to this. So you're getting a little bit more for your money. You're on the water. It is as how much you want to be, see water essentially. What we're asking here. How much do you want, like the extra amenities? So that's bonus one, number 1. Number 2 is over here. You are right over here. You are right next to Fifth Ave on this one. So you can walk to the beach right here, probably about a 10-minute walk from you. Fifth Ave is right here. And Fifth Ave, if you don't know what Fifth Ave is, watch my other video where I explain it. But this Fifth Ave is a ton of high-end shopping and restaurants and beach, and it's just a beautiful area, one of the most popular areas in Naples. And this one you're looking at more the lower 500s to up in the 600, 700s. But just for sake of argument, let's see what the low 500 gets you. Yeah, not bad. I've been here before. Pretty standard. Let's see what the 700 gets you. Oh, less square footage. It's a nicer building right here for sure. Library. Oh, I actually like it. These are great vacation rentals, by the way. Consult with someone directly about rentals in that area. These are a great rental area, and that's about $7,500 a year on this one. But you're right next, right here. You're literally on the beach right here. Naples Pier is right here, and they're actually rebuilding that. They're rebuilding it new to make it bigger and better. So there you go. Those are the top 5 most affordable locations off the coast of Naples, just 5 minutes from a beach. I love all of them. My favorite would probably have to be the Fairfields with their own private beach, and then they're so close to Laudermill. They're so close to the Clam, which I love the Clam. The Clam is a great location, and they're very close to Vanderbilt Beach as well, so they're close to everything. Anyways, if you got some value from this video, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and YouTube thinks that you're going to love this video, so click on this one right here. Click on this video. Just freaking do it.